Hello.
Hello. Hi, Missy. Thanks for
Hi.
getting on. Thanks to everybody that has joined us or is watching the recording. If you're watching the recording, send me a message or send Missy a message. Let us know that you got on and that you're listening. So my name's Bobbi Renee, and because we're gonna have a lot of people watch this that may or may not even know me. So I'm gonna give you a brief background for me and why I even came across this product to begin with. So, some of you know my story, and I've struggled with a few different health issues here lately. A lot of it stemming from just illnesses, and it is something that I have been trying to figure out. And nobody's having a whole lot of luck on figuring out what I need to do. They just tell me I need to improve my metabolic health, improve my lab work, different things. And so just getting to the root cause, I'm sure many of you all have struggled with random symptoms, and you're basically just trying to heal your body. So I started doing all this research, and I was researching fasting and what it can do. Just trying to find natural things to help my body function the way that God created my body. Because we know that if our body is in the right state, it's going to heal itself. We're going to feel our best. That's the way we were created. So I was researching fasting, saw all these benefits and stuff. And when I was researching all this stuff, I was like, you know what? I remember seeing this product and it seemed to do all of these things. And it was just a dropper that I put in my water. And I thought, could it be that simple? So I was looking into that more. So I started researching this product, Phix. And yes, all the things I was looking for, getting rid of the visceral fat, which is where toxins are stored in our body. Didn't know that until I started researching. And so, yes, that's what it was going to do. Helping my body deal with stress. So I'm a mom. I homeschool some of my kids. We're involved in volleyball, basketball, football. I'm on football boosters. I am a tutor for our homeschool community. So I have lots of things, lots of stress every day. And so I'm constantly in that fight or flight mode. And so, what is this product going to do? Wow, everything I'm looking for, helping my body deal with stress. And so I knew that I needed to give it a try. So after all the research and all the different things I was looking into, just how to heal my body naturally, and also looking for something that was plant based because a lot of you know I have an allergy to meat, to mammal, and so there's so many things that I can't even take, even supplements, because the gel capsules are bovine gelatin or different things like that that could send me into a reaction. And so this Fix just literally checked all the boxes and it was easy. So after again all the research, just trying to figure out where can I start without throwing all of these things in my body, just one simple thing that's going to help my body work the way it's supposed to. That's how I ended up with Fix.
That's awesome. And I think a lot of us moms, anything that is simple is like, yes, like tell me more, right? So, um, my name's Mitzi Driver. Thanks for hopping on. Me and Bobbi Renee kind of go way back, and when doing the research, she knew she had seen me posting about it, so she reached out to me and was like, "Hey, does this really do all these things that it's saying that it does?" And I was like, "Yes, girl." Like, and then she kept researching. I think we talked back in like March, like late March, maybe. So she definitely has put in her research. I'll tell you that much. Um, but I'm going to share a little bit about why I started taking Fix, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of the science behind it. I am by no means an expert in it. It's just kind of what I've learned over the last 5 months, doing kind of my own research. And the awesome thing is Fix, even though the product Fix doesn't have decades of research, it only has two ingredients. One of them is purified water. The other is matured hop extract. And matured hop extract has been around for a long time, decades, and there have been a gazillion studies on it. So, being that that is the only ingredient in this product, we have tons of studies on it and what it does. So, I personally saw a friend posting earlier in the year about Fix, and some of you may relate to this. And she basically was saying, she was going to the bathroom every day. And I was like, I want to go to the bathroom every day. And that has been a struggle that I've had since honestly I was little. But as you got older, had kids, perimenopause, it gets worse, right? Your digestive system. And TMI, but like going to the bathroom, it was a once every 5 to 7 days for me. So, if those of you that deal with that know how uncomfortable that can make you feel, and it makes you feel terrible. And just like visceral fat, you have all these toxins in your body. So when she said that, I honestly just ordered as a customer, and I was like, if it just, I honestly didn't know what it did, but I was like, if it just helps my digestion, that it'll be worth it. It'll be great. And so I ordered as a customer, and I think it was by the second day, I went to the bathroom and I was like, okay, well, maybe I was supposed to be going to the bathroom today. I actually kept a calendar in my phone to tell me when I went to the bathroom because, guys, like, if it got to day 10, I knew I had to do something drastic. And so I would track just so I could make sure. And I knew it wasn't quite ready for me to go. But anyway, I just kind of thought, well, we'll see. But I'm not going to go into too much more detail. But basically, I go to the bathroom every day now, and it's glorious. Even on vacation, we just got back from Costa Rica, and going to the bathroom on vacation definitely was a never happening thing. So being able to use the restroom every day on vacation was amazing. So of course, as soon as that happened, I was like, I've got to learn more about what this is doing because I also noticed that I was sleeping better. I noticed that I had this like overwhelming sense of calmness. I tend to be kind of high strung, have a little bit of anxiety, and I just noticed that was kind of like all slowing down. And so whenever I started doing more research, when you hear about Phix and what it does is it activates the vagus nerve. And I didn't even know what the vagus nerve was. I didn't know if I had one. I didn't know like what it was going to do for me. But basically the vagus nerve is like a super highway between your gut and your brain, okay? So if you know anything about the gut brain axis, that just basically is your, like what Bobbi Renee was saying, your overall health, right? It controls literally everything in your body, your appetite, your digestion, cravings, mood support, energy, literally everything. And so, think about like cold plunging. There are lots of things you can do to activate your vagus nerve. The problem is those things are like, might give you a little bit of a boost with activation, 15 minutes, an hour. This product is guaranteed and clinically proven to keep your vagus nerve activated for 9.5 hours. And the reason that happens, I'm going to go back to a little bit of backstory and the science behind this. So, back, and I'm going to probably get this year wrong, I think it was in 1953. Obviously, the hops has been around for a long time, right? This is completely different than hops, okay? This is matured hop extract. So, when they extract hops to use in like beer or whatever else they use it in, they lose the efficacy of the hop and it loses these three bitter acids. Okay. And so back in 1953, for whatever reason, they decided they wanted to try to retain the integrity of these three bitter acids, probably because they knew these three bitter acid receptors were in your mouth and how important they were to your brain gut access. And so when they figured that out and did all these clinical studies, they were like, holy wow, we cannot believe what, like, if you retain the integrity of this product or this ingredient, it is going to do all these amazing things that we've just talked about. They did clinical studies, they did double blind human studies. I mean, decades and decades of studies. Here's the problem: to extract 1 gallon of a matured hop, keeping those three bitter acids intact was over $1 million to get 1 gallon. So they knew they could not take this to the masses. They couldn't take it to the public. Um, Last year, so just last year, the scientist behind this, he actually got hired by a pharmaceutical company because they were looking for something to replace the shot. And he knew what he had, and he knew that he had discovered a way to extract it at a price point that could be sold to the masses. And I want to go into the detail of why he pulled out of doing pharmaceutical, but he did, and he made a deal with our company, Marketplace Global, that we have exclusive rights to this patented product. And so when I heard about that, along with all the science behind it, I was like, I couldn't help but want to join the business because, I mean, having a product that's exclusive to you, that's doing all these things. And guys, again, we can't make medical claims or talk about any of that stuff, but the stories that I have coming from my friends, I mean, a friend of mine, Candy, just posted about her kids that are taking it, that are struggle with ADD and have problems in school and focus and all the things. And it's helping her children. She literally got a note from his doctor or from his teacher this week saying, "What have you changed? Like, what is going on?" He is behaving in class, he's getting his work done. So, I mean, I've even heard of people giving it to their animals. Like, it is crazy. And it's odorless, it's tasteless, it's one little dropper full. I do it twice a day because again, it's guaranteed to keep your vagus nerve activated for 9.5 hours. So, one thing I'm going to add just real quick before I let Bobbi Renee share a little bit about what it's done for her in the short time she's been on it, um, is all the studies that have been out there, and we even have some doctors that have come on board that are actually that have done studies themselves on Phix. Everybody's going to be different. It depends, Bobbi Renee shared a little bit about her health history, and she may have more struggles than you do in the health department. So she may take longer to notice things. But what is so cool is the studies that were done show that everyone, by the time they get to 12 weeks, has caught up with each other. So some people may notice something between weeks 1, 2, and 3. Some people may be 4, 5, and 6. But by week 12, you're going to be noticing all the things your friends are noticing. They're just not going to all happen at the same time. So keep that in mind when you start taking this product. But again, it's odorless, tasteless, one dropper that you put in a little bit of water. You can do it twice a day, and it literally will change your life. So, Bobbi Renee, I'm going to let you share a little bit about what you've noticed so far, and then we'll let our friends go.
Thank you, Mitzi. I love hearing the science behind it, and it just blows my mind. It's really exciting to know that it's literally just came out. It's a brand new product that we can get to, even though it's been around for a lot of years. And so we're just now starting to see the testimony. So I'm really excited about that. So yes, I love that it's tasteless. And I mean, I mix it with water, and I am really funny about things. My doctor gave me some vitamins to take, and they were liquid. I cannot take them. Like I don't know. Like maybe if I were on my deathbed, I would take them, but that would probably be it because they were so disgusting. So I love that it's tasteless. Um, so one of the things that has blown me away, I've always liked my sleep, okay? And so I've always been a dreamer, like I dream a lot. And so my REM sleep has always been pretty high, like an hour and a half to 2 hours of REM sleep. But my deep sleep, I always struggled with. I mean, I can remember seeing like on my watch 18 minutes of deep sleep, and I would wake up and I would just feel like I did not sleep at all. Like my entire night was just dreaming. And so I feel like I was wore out before I even got out of bed. So I literally hit a record last night. No lie. I told Jordan this morning, over 2 hours of deep sleep. I've never. And so I've just been taking Phix for not even a month. And I've only been doing once a day. Just because I'm taking some, my doctor had me on another regimen for some of the health issues that I've been dealing with. And so I thought I'll just start with once a day and see how that goes. And then I'll go from there. So I'm going to be starting 2 a day soon because I've had just great results already as far as the sleep goes. And my main goal is I'm looking for help with my digestion. And so some of the other things I've been on have also messed with that. So I feel like I haven't really been able to give it 100% chance to help because I've kind of been counteracting it a little bit, just trying to treat some other things. So I'm really excited to start that because I have definitely been noticing the better sleep. As far as I know you mentioned, this was originally geared towards weight loss. And I know that our company has another product that is even more marketed towards weight management. But I don't have, and a lot of people have been saying it, like the food noise. So I am still working on the fasting side of things because I think you see benefits from it and letting your digestive system rest. And so it was hard for me because I'm a snacky person. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm literally around food all day long. But I just don't have the urge to eat all the time. And so that is something that I've just noticed since taking Phix. And so I'm really excited. Again, it's been less than a month and the sleep's been amazing. Definitely seen a difference in my appetite. And I am fully confident that, you know, I'm just going to continue to improve because I know every time I take it, I'm resetting my body and I'm giving my body, activating that vagus nerve, and that's going out and affecting every cell in my body. So I'm going to continue to get rid of those toxins in the visceral fat. I'm going to be losing those. So my body's only going to be functioning better and better. And so that's the whole reason that I jumped on board and wanted to get this product started because I just know long term the benefits are going to be amazing.
Absolutely. And, talking about, that fight or flight mode, so many people don't understand activating the vagus nerve turns that off and it puts you into rest and digest, which is exactly what you're talking about. So the more you can have your body in that rest and digest state, you create homeostasis within your body, which allows your body to heal itself, which is all what you were saying. We're all trying to do, right? Without synthetics, without, all kinds of things. And this is literally a plant from the earth, no other ingredients, not tampered, not done in any other, nothing's been tampered with it, just how God created it. And it is just doing all these things for people. And it really is amazing when you can put your body in rest and digest all the things that it can accomplish. I mean, if you're on here and you're not so sure, I mean, just Google what activating the vagus nerve does. Just Google the benefits of having your body in rest and digest. Google the benefits of the three bitter receptors and when you activate those and what it does for your body. I mean, don't even believe us. Go Google it. Like it's crazy. And again, I want to iterate if you a lot of people hear hops, matured hops, and they're just like, well, I can get hops anywhere. Please don't misunderstand. This is not even close to hops. We even have people that are allergic to hops that can take this product because of the way it is extracted and that we're keeping the bitter acids intact. And that's what makes all the difference. So it truly is amazing. You can only get it with Marketplace Global. You cannot find this anywhere else. So if anybody's saying it's matured hop, it's not. So because you can't get it anywhere else. So anyway, if anybody has any questions, reach out to Bobbi Renee if she invited you on here, and we're happy to answer them for you. And I think that's all I got. Do you have anything else to say?
I don't think so. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know you've been taking these longer and you have just more information. You're around other people that are just benefiting from this product. And so I really appreciate you sharing.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Well, we'll talk to you later. All right. Bye.